So he's Robbie just picked up the prize he won, which is the nightcap hammock tent. So I've just invited him to see if he wants to come out and have lunch. So we're going to go somewhere in the snow and we're going to cook some special fried rice. Anyway, we're off to do that. So give us a wave, Rob. Anyway, we'll see you a bit later.
Cheers.
Right then, we've arrived. And there's not much snow where we are, but there's loads where I live. But I've just fallen on a piece of ice and really done my ribs in. Anyway, we're going to walk along the coast a little bit, find a little spot, and then get this rice on the go. So I'll see you when we get there. So here we are, we've got to where we're going to do the cooking. Now, those of you who've subscribed, you'll have seen this coastline before because it's the Moray Firth. Now, over there's the town of Burghead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get myself set up here. Now, today I'm going to use 2 fireboxes and it's going to be a real wood fire to do this spicy special fried rice. Robbie's just setting up some chairs. Anyway, I'm going to crack on because it is quite nippy. As you can see, the ice dotted around the place. So watch me get set up. Time to get a brew on. I'm sorry, but I lost some of the video when I've just come back and tried to edit it. So I'll give you the ingredients I used in a list. So I started off by boiling some rice the day before because it's always better to use 1 day old rice. Then I got an onion, 1 green pepper, both of them diced finely. I got 2 red chilies and 4 cloves of garlic and I chopped them up finely. And then 3 mushrooms chopped and 1 cup of frozen peas. And then the oil I used was vegetable and sesame oil, but I had 4 eggs as well. And as you can see me here, I'm just chopping up the last of the mushrooms. 3 big mushrooms for this one. First thing I'm going to do is fry the veg off and then put them to one side. A little bit of vegetable oil. And while that's getting hot, I'll give you a change of view. So the oil's plenty hot enough now. So all I'm going to do is fry off the veggies in a wanna. You don't need them to be cooked all the way through really well. You just need to get them so there's a little bit of crunch left in them. Don't forget the mushrooms. I almost let the first one go out, the one that the water's heating up on. So yeah, just popped another little fire lighter and a bit more wood, give it a bit of a blow, Bob's your uncle. So I've just topped this one back up. So I'm making more than enough for today. So there's going to be me and Robbie eating this, but I'm going to take some home for Tanya and Grace, because they quite like fried rice. So the veggies are now soft all the way through, with a little bit of crunch though. So don't put them to the one side for a minute. Just put the empty pan back on, add a little bit more oil. Tiny bit more. You might think this is weird, but frozen peas work really well in this meal. So, get me trusty egg carrier. Need my rubbish bag. What I want to do now is crack my eggs into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need this to be really hot. And we're going to smash them eggs. What you need to do now is try and make the messiest scrambled eggs cum omelette you've ever had. Okay, now break this up as roughly as you can. Chop it up into tiny pieces, because this is going to spread all the way through your rice in a bit. Okay. So now here's the rice that I cooked yesterday. All of it in. but it's definitely worth using old rice, like yesterday's cooked rice. It's 10 times better than doing it with fresh rice. Now for the frozen peas. And a little bit of sesame oil. That's plenty, because it's a very strong flavour. Chinese 5-spice, don't go crazy. Now keep it stirring. Try to get rid of any of the big lumps of rice. And you'll be able to tell when it's hot because the peas will have completely defrosted. I have forgotten one of the ingredients. There's a bottle of soy sauce. I specifically went in the shop to buy one. Forgot that. It's on the dashboard in the car. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, keep this going. Now to add the rest of the veg. And let's let that warm through. Actually, we haven't forgot the soy sauce. Robbie's found it in the bag. Now I really like soy sauce, so you probably tell I put a lot in there. So we'll get this stirring until it starts steaming again. And the last ingredient was a little bit of ham. In a couple of minutes, we're done. So now you can see it's steaming all the way through. So it's ready to dish up. So there's the first batch of spicy special fried rice. So I'm going to get the rest dished up and I'll speak to you in a minute. Hiya, so this is Robbie, who was Robbie Outdoors, so check his channel out. He's just starting, he's got a couple of videos out there, and he's got a drone, so we've been chatting and we like the same thing, so he's going to come out with us in the future and we'll have a get the drone up as well. But yeah, he won the tent, so got in touch, chatted a couple of times, and luckily he lives about 50-60 miles down that way, down the coast. So he's driven through today doing some Christmas shopping and we agreed to meet up. Any road. Enough of that because you'll see him in the future. But we're going to give the scores on the doors for what we've had today. So the scores for me, in fact no, let's be polite. Robbie, how many out of 10 for you?
Yeah, well, definitely 10 out of 10. Lovely.
Do you know what? I'm going to go for 10 as well. The spiciness was just right. And the soy sauce that he ended up buying a bottle with Tesco's in Elgin on the way here, but left it in his car because we came in my car. And we thought we'd left that one, but I can't remember what bag it was. Anyway, we didn't. So the food was great. So as you probably know, that I've done a lot of camping videos recently, but I'm going to go back to just purely cooking. I'll still do my camping, but I'm not going to film the camping part unless you really want me to. So if you haven't subscribed, please think about it because I'm dying to get to 1,000. When I set out, I was on 992, and I'd love to get to 1,000. So please hit the subscribe button. And if you're subscribed already this year, it's been a great year. I'm far better than I was, and I'm just looking forward to next year. So thanks very much for sticking with me, and I might get a video out in between Christmas and New Year. But anyway, it's time to finish this and then get that lot packed up. So I'll speak to you when I finish packing up. Right then, that's us packed up. Left a little bit of rice around on the floor because there's a little Robin who's been coming and saying hello to us quite a few times. Anyway, it's time for us to get gone, and I'm sure you'll see Robbie in the future, and I hope you'll see me. So yeah, I know I keep going on about subscribing, but I really want to hit 1,000. Anyway, until next time, ta!